Hello there and welcome back to Foundry. Yes, we're back on Foundry once again, going to be continuing a single player playthrough. Let's go. 279 hours, heck yes. Alright, and here we are, back in 10 FPS land. Hopefully, I'm really hoping this gets fixed in the next update, because man, I don't know if you guys could tell, but or at least maybe it's getting to you guys too, but definitely for me, the FPS is definitely getting to me. A little bit here and there. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm just like, just, man, it's like it's smooth for most of it, but there's times where it just gets really freaking stuttery and it's hard to watch. And I apologize for that. Unfortunately, the way we've built our game, yeah, it's not great. We're still burning off waste gas. How are we still burning off waste gas? No more is being created. Yeah, this should be done by now. Yeah, it keeps gaining. Maybe they're kind of hovering between the different smokestacks. By the way, just as a quick little thing, it is a Friday, so hopefully y'all have yourselves a great weekend this weekend as well. So could be pretty good. Hopefully, hopefully for you. But yeah, our liquid fuel tank is completely full. Well, I don't know why it never gets above. It never actually gets to 600,000. It just kind of sits at that. And that's what all the tanks do. It seems they just kind of sit at like 59 something. That's okay though. Yeah, you can see this tank is completely full. Looks like that is the capacity. Is 59.77. Yeah, this one's still gaining on the low density dolomite. Maybe that's why we're burning off waste gas, because every now and again one of these machines will, or sorry, one of these distillation columns will start up. Who knows? But yes, yeah, hopefully we're gonna get this factory finished today. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I know I've said it a million times, but that is what I'm gonna try to do, is try to get this factory today. So if you weren't here last time, we had built this whole structure, making the fuel rods, the ignum fuel rods. So inside of each one of these machines right here, we're grabbing liquid fuel and putting it into these machines, along with ignum powder, wire coils, and the fuel rod casings, and then turn it into ignum fuel rods. And then we're going to send the ignum fuel rods over to the power station. And it's been kind of slow going, I will admit that. It's been a little bit slow going, because man, it really takes you out. It really takes it out of you when you spend 5 hours building this, and building this. It really takes it out of you. It's just like, man, I just don't have the time in the day to put in more effort than that, really. Yeah, of course I'm exaggerating a little bit. It doesn't always take that long to do certain things, but sometimes it just takes hours, because there's a lot of little tidbits in there. It's not exactly complicated. It's just there's a lot of little tidbits in there, and that takes some time, unfortunately. But anyway, so that's kind of what we did last time, was this whole deal we got built. So today is going to be the fuel rod casings, which isn't going to take very long, because we're only going to have one floor of fuel rod casings. We only need 10 machines, and they only need 2 belts in, 1 belt out. So, and with our belt speed, all 10 machines can fit on 1 belt for both input and output. So we're just going to do that and make it easy on ourselves. So we got 2 floors to build here, and then over here we had decided last time, because I didn't exactly know when this episode was going to be recorded, but it does look like it's going to go out on a Friday, so pretty good. On this one here, we've got 24. We need 24 ignum ore rubble, and we've got the ignum powder being made, and we need 20 machines of these. So that's what we're going to be doing. Is we're going to be doing 20 machines of that, and then we're going to feed that tower with our ignum powder. And this little pad right here, this is a landing pad for one of the cargo ships. So when we get to a certain point, we're going to have to go out far enough for ignum powder, and we're going to need so much that it's going to warrant a ship to bring in. Hopefully they increase like they like increase the cargo capacity or something with these ships to make them a little bit better. But anyway, these cargo ships are going to be delivering at some point, probably from like our infinite ore nodes, and we'll probably bring over belts too if it's not enough. But hopefully we can do it by ship, because we're going to need a lot of ignum ore and turning it into ignum ore powder. And the reason we're doing all this is because we're still on raw. Ignum is coal, but we're still on coal power for our steam engines, and all of these belts get used up. Half of this is towards power, and the other half is towards steel. But yeah, we use a lot for power, especially now with this huge. The city just keeps expanding and expanding, and is using more and more power. And as you can see here, and the FPS is not bad over here, but when you go towards the city center, this is where it starts to stutter, and you can already see it. Just look at that stutter. it's a freaking slideshow over here with all of our machines. We've got our smelting facilities there. We've got facilities making that kind of stuff. We got facilities making circuit boards. We got facilities making just all kinds of different stuff, and then city center, and then we got our power station over here, which our power station is going to need to get a little bit of a change too going. We got to have one input belt and one output belt for all of the steam turbines, because input the ignum fuel rods, and then once it uses the ignum fuel rods, it's got to be able to output those shells, and then we're going to take the shells back over to here to then get reused essentially. And whatnot. And I think we're going to use the data cable system also to control when to make the casings. I think that'd be actually pretty nice, because I want a factory to be able to make them, but at the same time I'm like, we don't need that factory constantly making them either. So we're going to be trying to work that out. It should be fun. Okay, without wasting any more of your time, let's go ahead and get on into this. Do I have how much foundation? I need more foundation. Erg. Gotta go over to less than 10 FPS, the less than 10 FPS district. We're just gonna call it the 10 FPS district. How about that? Jeez. Yeah, it's like I said, the stuttering is getting really bad, and it's just because we keep adding more. And I get it. The FPS issue is my fault, but I wouldn't have it any other way. To be honest, I love the city build and stuff like that. Just hopefully they can optimize it, because they said they are going to. They have stated that they are going to. There's our fuel pipe there. That they are going to try and work on the optimization of this game to make it a bit better on performance-wise. Stuff like that. And I don't expect to get it back up to 60 FPS. I'm hoping being in the city center, we can at least get back to 30, and then we can get back to playing the game normally. Because yeah, if at all costs, I will avoid the city center if I can. This is getting bad. Anyway, so our elevator's already set up for it. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll just do 5 at a time. So yeah, let me get the floors in place. We need to build 2 more floors, and then we'll work on the putting where the machines need to go. Alrighty, so I got the structure in place. Went ahead and did the machines here, but yeah, we got the structure in place. So these are the machines that are going to be making the fuel rod casings. We need more elevators. I forgot about elevators. I completely forgot. Yeah, because we got to have at least a single elevator bringing in the stuff and things. Okay. So we only need one elevator, by the way, because we've already calculated the speed of it, and it just needs we just need to put both resources in and then have a filter on the top side. But we'll be able to use both sides of the elevator plus being able to move two items at once, because supposedly, and I'm not 100, it's not 100%, but supposedly, the elevator will take multiple items and it'll split the items based on, or it'll split the items on speed. So if it has two items and it's 640, it's going to do 320 on each item, and then and so on and so forth. Split the speed into thirds, and then the fourths, and depending on how many items you're trying to run, supposedly. So we're going to try that out because somebody else had tested it. It wasn't me, but somebody else had tested it, and that's what they said. So we're gonna go based on that, which obviously I have no reason to not trust the person. I could be getting trolled right now. Who knows? Of course, it would be funny. So yeah, we just need to go up to here. But yeah, the reason we didn't put the ignum powder in this tower as well is because the ignum powder, you can only fit 8 machines on a single belt, because the belts are 640, but you can only fit. No, it's less than that, isn't it? It's like 7.5 or something. It's like really low numbers, and yeah, we would need 1 million elevators and stuff, and we just didn't have the space over here for one, and for two, this building's already the tallest building so far. Literally, this is the tallest building that we have. Other than my office. My office is, of course, the tallest, but yeah. And I believe the tip of that the tip of that radar tower is the tallest point that you can build in. Because what I did was I kept lowering, I kept building the radar tower as tall as you can go. And then I kept lowering the base of it a block until I found the exact point where it would let me build, and that's how I found that. I found that exact point. So yeah, I'm just gonna put a topper on this, of course. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna leave these spots open just in case, but 0. Make that a top piece. Put that there. It's gonna take a second because that's a really tall elevator. There you go. Poof. I like my wall of elevators. The way this building is created. It's quite crazy the way this building is done, but it works. Okay, so then we gotta design. Well, we don't have to design anything, or shouldn't. I did give enough room so that we could put all 3 belts, because we got 1 space here, and then 1, 2, and 3. Oh yes. Whoopsie. Hold on. I gotta move these 1 forward. I messed that up. That's alright. Let's use the bulk remover to move quickly. No! It moved at the last second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I didn't count my squares correctly on the backside here. Yeah, I'm just gonna remove the 1 and then move it forward. There we go. That'll help me keep track. Every time I look, if I look this direction, if I look this direction, I'm getting like 17, 18 FPS, maybe 16. If I look this direction, it goes down to 13, 14. it's freaking hilarious. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There we go. There's the casings. So we're going to have 2 inputs and 1 output. So it's going to be 3 belts in total. Which should be, fairly easy. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There we go. There's the casings. So we're going to have 2 inputs and 1 output. So it's going to be 3 belts in total. Which should be, fairly easy. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There we go. There's the casings. So we're going to have 2 inputs and 1 output. So it's going to be 3 belts in total. Which should be, fairly easy. So we'll just do it all here. Whoops. So we go one past. We go one past. Then we do a 3. Like that. One past and then a 3. Yep, and then we go 3. We're going to have slope up, slope up. I'll do that on same on this side. Slope up, and then slope down. And slope down, because that's going to be the output. Go boof. Oops, no, this one needs to be an input as well. Ah, autosave. That autosave's getting long. I love it. It's freaking hilarious. There we are. That one. That one. Sometimes I just lose the building sound. I don't know if it's just because I'm too far away or what the heck. Uh-oh. I just looked at my fuel. Look at my jetpack fuel. 100. I'm almost out of fuel. That's okay. That's the other thing we're going to do in this factory too, is down below. We're going to have a single factory making the portable fuel, so that we can get rid of this whole thing. But I'm leaving this up for now until I get to that point. And in fact, I might even reduce it down to 1, so that so it doesn't make any more. Because we're already making fuel here. We just got to have a factory that makes the portable fuel somewhere. Not exactly sure where I'm going to do that though, because it needs iron plates, and we don't need iron plates anywhere else. So I'm not going to run another elevator just so we can have iron plates, just so we can have one portable fuel factory. We'll just stick that somewhere. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll stick it. We could stick it here actually. But no, I would need another belt. It'd be annoying. I would need another input and output belt just to get it to a place. Yeah, we'll. Yeah, that's the thing, is the portable fuel factory. There's no real spots for it, is there? I might be able to eke out a spot somewhere. Maybe. We'll see. I guess if we don't need as many elevators in here, we could put the factory down there and just have it bring the stuff up from below. Because all it needs is one input belt, one output belt, and then the other is just a pipe, I believe. Yeah, if we look at this portable fuel, yeah, it's just plates plus our liquid fuel, which is fine. Yeah, then we don't need like elevators or anything, anything stupid. I mean, we could throw an elevator in there. We might be able to fit one to try and make that work, I guess. Okay. What was I working on? Oh, yeah, it's over here. Okay. Wow, before I ran out of fuel. Okay, so it's going to be output, input, input, output, input, input, and basically just like that. No big deal there. They need, you know what they need? They need another one of these to do a 4th lane, and maybe even a 5th lane too, just to give that option, man, so you can really stack them up. Or it'd be nice to get a second set of inserters that have like a top port, so that you can have belts stacked on top of each other. That'd be kind of cool. I'd be up for that. Oh, by the way, if you have not seen it yet, I did release the second episode of Star Trekker, so definitely check that out if you get the chance. I've been definitely have been enjoying Star Trek quite a lot. It's been a lot of fun. That game. Don't know what it is, but that game is good. Definitely well worth the money. Okay. That and that. Yeah, and then we're just going to go all the way to the ground because it's only 2. This is going to be designed slightly differently. Oop. Autosave just has a way of doing that. Being annoying, that is. Okay. Nah, we'll do it like we have been. That way works much better. It's much cleaner too. Yeah, doing it this way just looks much cleaner. So what we do is we do this, and then this. And come over to this one, we go one away from that wall. That. Bang. This one, it's like that. Let's do this first. So that one, that one. I'm gonna do a little cross. Like that, there we go. Now we do our 2 splitters. Pull away from each. And then we need our 2 filter inserters right here. Okay, so what do we need to set them to? I've already forgotten. So advanced machinery parts and steel plates, and steel beams, essentially. Set the filters. So the hell, rocky desert critter, shrublands critter. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot they added animals to this game. I'm not going to see them because my world's already been generated, so more than likely they're not even going to spawn. Or if they do, it's going to be spawning them far, far away, where I haven't been yet. Advanced machinery parts. Steams. Yep. Those are going to come out and go all the way this way. All the way this way. Then 4. This one's going to be an input. So this is the other thing. Do we have enough room? Let's do it that way. Okay. That way. That way. There we go. All the way across to here and turn it. Put too much belt down. Get out of here. And slow down. And bam. And that one's going to go into here. Okay, so then that's going to bring it all the way down. Now we're gonna have to. I imagine we'd have to do filter output to only bring out those casings. I would imagine anyway. Maybe it'll just work, but I'm not gonna try it. Okay, so then down here we're gonna have two different boxes. We're gonna have one box that's going to have the fuel rods, and then one box that's going to have the casings. So, oh yeah, it doesn't matter because all of these elevators are gonna have fuel rods in. Okay, yeah, I was like, is it gonna matter? Okay. So like that, and then we want this right here. I'm just gonna have two outputs just to take up the space. Just take up some of the space because I think it's fun. Oh wait, this is a 3. Never mind. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have an output, and then an input. Set this one for fuel rod casings, so it only outputs the fuel rod casings into this box. All right, and then the casings that are going to come from the fuel station are going to come in probably this side, and then we need to figure out the filters on the rest of these, because I think I did set the filters for a lot of these, but I'm not exactly sure which elevators. Okay, so it's the first so the very first elevator on the east side, and then every other one, right? Yeah, and then every other one. Okay, cool. And how many? How many belts? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4. Ah, so laggy. Alright, so then we'll use all 4 of these spaces here. Should we go up with these? Because we're gonna also be inputting the wire coil from over here somewhere. There's a wire coil factory that'll be bringing wire coil down to us. Oh, that's gonna be tough because I don't have the wire coil going into a box to serve like this factory doesn't really have much wire coil. We might have to make our own wire coil factory to even make that work, because the way this wire coil factory is set up is to serve for the electrical parts. It's not there to serve anything else other than this one line that goes down below ground. How much wire coil are we gonna need? It was 40. I don't have my calculator in front of me. The story of my freaking life. I don't ever have what I need. Okay, yeah, it was 40 times 28, which is 1,000. I divide that by 640. So it's like almost 2 belts worth. Yeah, so we're gonna need to make our own wire coil factory. I think we will. Because if we look up on this, you see how there's more machines on this bottom side than there is on the rest of this. Okay, because it's only 2 machines per belt that we need, and we're doing 3. So how much extra are we making? 120, 240, 360, 408. Yeah, we're not even making enough. We're not even making enough. And we can't make the Mark III assemblers yet because we need Fermilite sheets, and we don't even have a factory making those yet. Because we got to do, what is it? We got to do liquid Fermilite, right? In order to even get those sheets. Yeah, we got to take our Fermilite bars, smelt them down in an electric arc furnace to do liquid Fermilite, and we take that liquid Fermilite, we turn it into, put it in a casting machine to then be turned into Fermilite sheets. Yeah, we're not even close to that yet. So, oh, that's a lot of, that's a lot. How many machines would we need? Yeah, we're gonna have to make a new a new wire coil factory. It's like, even if what was it? Okay, it was 40 times 28, 1,120. Divide that by 120. We would need 10 machines extra in order to make that. The most we have here. See, how are these set up? Are they set up to be able to add more machines? Like, are they exact? No, they're not exact. So I'd have to move some machines over. Because we could get 3 on that floor. Man, it'd be incredibly hard to do to manipulate this factory. It'd be easier to make new. Oh, buddy. Which means, I mean, we could put it here. Well, we could put it here. Okay. Yeah, right here. Wire coil factory. Let's do it. 10 machines. It's 1 input, 1 output, right? We could fit all 10 machines on the single floor. Easy. And in fact, we could do a 4x4 like we have in the past. If we do a 4x4, that'd be 28. So, or 16. Sorry, that'd be 16. Not 28. That'd be 16, and then that would be our factory right there. And then we're not taking up any extra space. This was a machinery parts factory at one point. Okay, so that's actually not that bad. I would love to do a 5x5, but I don't know if it would fit. We can give it a shot. Oops, I think, yeah, here, there. 23. Can I make some more? Nope, because I need plates. Ugh. Freaking always need iron plates, and then I gotta come over here to 9 FPS, 10 FPS, the 10 FPS sector to grab plates. Ugh, my brain. The screens aren't even on right now. Wait, are we out of power? No, okay. I was just like, uh-oh. Like, when did we run out of power? I just checked it. Just in case we can do 25. I'll try to do a 5x5. How many? So if we're doing wire coil, I'll have to look at these machines to see what the number is. See how many belts of rods we need. Because I'm thinking if I overproduce, then it's not that bad. Alright, so it's 60. Oh my gosh, 60 rods. Jeez. So 60 times 25 divided by 640. That'd be 3 belts of rods we need. Okay. Hold on. How many of these can you fit on one belt? That might be a number worth knowing as well. 640 divided by 120. 5. We could fit 5 per belt. So yeah, we could have 5 belts of input. Okay, or 5 belts of output. I mean, sorry. Yeah, we could have 5 belts of output because it's 5. We do 5.3 is what that came out to. So we do slightly under. I'm okay with that. All right, let me build a quick little factory for wire coil here, and then we'll get that sent over. Alrighty then. So now that we've got a wire coil factory going, now you can see just how much. I ended up with 20 machines in the end. Played around with it a little bit, trying to get it to work, and I think 20 machines fit quite well actually, because you could do 5 machines per belt on the output side. So I was going to do another floor, and then I decided against it for now. I was just like, yeah, I just wanted it. Not going to worry about it. Oops. I'm not going to worry about it for right now. It already took a long time to get this going. But yeah, we got our rods coming in and whatnot. So that works there. Now, how many belts did we need? Because I got it going into a container. So calculator. It was 40 times 28 equals, yeah, okay, divide that by 640. It was 2 belts, okay. So we need, it's 1.75, but we'll do 2 belts worth of wire coil coming over. I need to figure out where I need to input it as well, because all of these elevators need that. So the wire coil is going to be coming in this side. Yeah, because the ignium powder is going to be coming in the other side. So yeah, and all of those are going to need that too. So what was it? It was, so I need 4. I'm going to need more of those. Oh crap! Yeah, I'm getting pretty low on the old inserters here. I have a box of them. I've been using them because I made a crap load of inserters, and just, you know, hadn't been able to use them all. So, but hey, at least we got a building there, making wire coil. Yeah, that would have been really hard to do with the current factory. We need a factory that's only going to be making wire coil. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Now we have 90. I need another stack of the second link loader. There we go. Okay. So then we'll head back over here and get that. If we can get the wire coil going into the thing, and then get those casings hooked up, then we could worry about getting the steel over here and the advanced machinery parts. We're going to need to bring a belt of each coming over. Looks like I'm pretty much out of Mark II stuff. I might be able to start turning on here soon. Actually start turning on these factories and get rid of those elevators over there. That'll be nice. Okay. So it was not this one. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, so we just needed 2 belts. We'll take up this spot because I'm going to go... Ugh. Yeah, because of the way this is working. Crap. How am I gonna get... Yeah, that's like, how am I gonna get over there? We need a route that's going to bring it. Honestly, I probably should have went underground with these. I don't think I could though. I think it was impossible, wasn't it? No way. Oh, it is kind of impossible-ish, because we have other belts here. I can't even get down there because of the stupid belts. I could just move these damn... Ah! I can't get down there. It's so annoying. Okay. Yeah, there's so many belts that go underneath here. Yeah, I mean, they could run underneath this, but yeah, we'd have to dig a little bit because we can't use explosives. Definitely cannot use explosives in this one. But if right where it goes up, if we have that go underground instead, that'll save us a lot of room. And then, yeah, we'll run all 4 belts here instead. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking anyway. And then we can just... And then we can use this newfound space. Let me up. Let me up. Let me out. We use this newfound space to get that going. Come on. There we go. Select the thing. Now this is going to put a lot of mineral rock in my inventory, which I should be able to get rid of it all here soon. Okay, we finally have... oh, I was like, where'd my sound go? Okay, we finally have our wire coil going in, and I've got all the inputs and outputs built on this side anyway. So basically the casings are going to come out of this elevator right here. They're going to go into this box, and then they're going to go and separate out between the 2 elevators. We got the wire coils coming in, and then of course this other set of belts, these are going to be the actual fuel rods themselves, which are going to go into this box and then going to go over to the power station. We're going to have 2 different belts coming from from that power station to here, and from here to that power station. One belt being the fuel rods, and one belt being the empty casings that are coming back. So because it's only with 50 steam generators, or yes, 50 steam generators, steam boilers, whatever. They only with 50 of those and everything running at max power. This means 50 steam generators. Yeah, steam generators. There we go. Yeah, the 50 steam generators. That's using 108 Ignum fuel rods per minute, according to the calculation off of the wiki for Foundry, saying that's how much they use when they're at max power. When all 50 of them are going full bore, making power. And whatnot. So that is the calculation there. So, and we only have 48. So, and one belt is 640, and then that fuel rod being, 108, and the output is going to be 108 as well coming back. So, one belt going in to the to the power plant, one belt coming back. That's just perfect. Also decided to limit this box on the complete bottom. Actually, I don't know if that's correct. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to see what we can do with the logistics, with the item logistics system, with the data cable stuff. I would definitely like to try and work that out. Try and see that, but it won't be this episode, obviously, because we're already pretty deep into this episode, and I'm already like 4 hours in. It's been a real mess trying to work this all out, but it's working. Okay, so oh yes, I needed to get rid of this. So the stone, we're just gonna destroy that and destroy that. And what I've been doing is this can go too. I've been taking that limestone that I was picking up, and I was putting into the smelters for the glass, which will work out pretty well there. At least with this new wire coil factory, we'll actually be able to have other factories taking off of that, so it won't be too bad. Oops, I'm putting it in the crushers. That's right. See, all these crushers are all maxed out now. Maxed out, maxed out. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Finally. Got rid of all of the... Get rid of that too. So I had to dig a hole as well to put that limestone belt underground. There's actually a section I had to dig out, which is kind of annoying. So it took a lot of time out of my work here. Okay. So the next thing we got to do on our list here is to get steel beams over here, as well as get a belt of steel beams and a belt of advanced machinery parts. We could bring them from over here. Isn't this the advanced machinery parts factory over here? I think it is. Yeah, here we go. Advanced machinery parts and whatnot. So, all right. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a 6 here. That'll be the output. Put that there. Okay. Right. And then a 5. Doing an output. This will be our advanced machinery parts belt. It's going to be coming up over here. And then we're going to bring, let's see, how am I doing this steel right here? How am I getting steel from? Okay, the steel is coming up over here. If I have enough room, I'm going to put another steel belt underneath here, if I can. I should be able to, yeah. I do have to do some digging. But yeah, let me get a steel belt over toward that, or let me get the steel belt and that advanced machinery parts belt over there so we can start making the casings. Okay, so now that we got our 2 belts of advanced machinery parts and steel beams, we can go, excuse me, we can go ahead and get those inputted into those. Alright, there we go. Alright, oh yeah, that's right, there's still a hole here. I can just fly up. Going all the way to the top, baby. So yeah, we should have both outputs here set. In a second. Here they come. One of these days, we're gonna get it. And then we're gonna start actually producing. Okay, there goes the advanced machinery parts, and there goes the steel beams, and there goes the oh, that's not good. Let's just hope that. Yeah, I thought it would just. Okay, I thought it would do it at the same time. It doesn't. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's a bad thing. We don't need that much, so by the time, there goes the advanced casings. By the time this all gets filled back up, hopefully anyway, it's going to take a minute. Yeah, there we go. Now we're starting to back up. Okay. I didn't know it would go back and forth like that. I thought it'd be more like it would output both of them at the same time, but it'd be 320 on one belt, 320 on the other. Not 320 here, but we're only do a stack, and then 320 here, and we'll only do a stack. And then just back and forth like that. I mean, this is this will work perfectly fine. I'm okay with that, just as long as it works. I'm not too particular, just as long as it works. Oh wow. Okay. So yeah, it won't even. So it has to empty out of the one thing. So each box. Okay, this is the way I'm guessing it. Then is each one of these boxes has a stack of something in it. Like this one has a stack of beams, and then the next one has a stack of parts, or maybe it's two stacks, or something like that. That's the way I'm going to guess that that's working. It'll work though. It won't ever back up completely. Why is this not outputting? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's because the belt says right. Okay, so first things first. Let's stop this. Just stop. We need to work out this cable system. Need to work on this cable system. I was hoping that we'd get both things done today, but I don't know if I might have to do the crusher stuff off camera. Like the ignium powder. All right, let's see how this is going to work. Okay, so data source, I'm guessing. Oh wow, so we need circuit boards, polymer. Is that the same for all of it? We need some wire coil too. Okay, well we can grab a couple stacks or a stack of wire coil. Polymers and circuit boards and plates. Polymers, circuit boards, plates. Polymers, circuit boards, plates. That's the wrong box. So we'll grab a stack of. Okay, I have plenty of plates. I just need a. Oh no, I have a box of circuit boards. I just needed a. Wait, why can't I build this? Oh, polymer boards, of course. Yeah, they're. So yeah, I just added an extra steel belt going down underground to get underneath all of that crap. Ah, it's so laggy. Alright, so we'll grab a stack of polymer board. That's glass. There's my polymer boards. Grab a stack of polymer boards. Okay. So this is going to be interesting. I want to try and figure it out myself by doing before I read. If I can't figure it out, then I'll go ahead and read the thing on how everything works. But if what I'm thinking is true, then the way this will set up will work. Basically by only producing if the box gets below a certain number. These are still burning off waste gas. What the heck? Is this tank still not full? No, this tank is full. I don't understand how those are still burning waste gas. There should be, like, no waste gas in the system. Because we don't even have the belt to go up to the machines yet. I need to get the belt in there as well. I'll put the belt and the cable on the same setup here. Okay. So data cable source, I'm gonna guess is what I need. Source data processor. What the heck does that even mean? Data memory cell. Okay. Immediately overwhelmed. What is it? Information database. The data cable system shuts down the machines once a container is filled to a certain limit. That's what I'm going to be doing. Burn/destroy items before a container overflows by remote controlling them. Why would you do that? That's a real waste of material. Unless you're getting some back from it, like if you're playing Satisfactory, you get tickets if you want to overflow a system, right? That's kind of crappy. More detailed generator prioritization based on custom conditions, like how much batteries are filled up. Creative use cases like toggling lights based on time of day and much more. That's pretty cool. So yeah, the thing I want to know is what do I need? So data networks are updating 60 times per second. Jeez, that's fast. Example setup. Connect the loader to the logistics container via the data cable. I wanted to connect the container. It just says via the data cable. It doesn't say. So we'll make a data cable. Put this on our inventory spot here. So 0. Yeah, I want to connect the actual container itself. There we go. Okay. So let's pull this over here. Need to make a lot more data cable. Okay. There's like 50 of it. Alright, and I'm guessing we're going to need evaluator. Crapolas, man. Database. Okay, so that's a very simple way to do it, right there. But how do you set it? So, yeah, but how do you control it though? To the logistics container via data cable. Logistics container will automatically broadcast their inventory to the data network. Therefore, you don't need to configure the logistics container. Configure the loader by using the tablet. Okay, configure the loader using the tablet to open the loader's data system configuration frame. Enable the based on condition option. Oh, okay. All right. You know what? I think that'll just be so much easier. Because I'm stupid. Quite literally. Like, sometimes I have no freaking clue what's going on. Wait, no. Okay. So that's what they wanted. And then we want the... How do you open it? Output. Yeah, we'll input some. It says it was to use this. Okay, Alt, let's mouse button. All right, enable based on condition. Signal. I guess signal type. And then we want it based on items. Where's the... Okay, I can search. Okay, casings. So if the casings is less than a number custom, can't you just like enter a number? Here we go. Is less than, if the casings are say less than, because we need 108 per minute. Let's go less than, oh. Okay. Why aren't the casings being made anymore? Oh, because, probably because I'm doing the thing. Because how much do these stack up to? They probably stack to 100, maybe? I don't know. We'll say less than 1,000. If it's less than 1,000, then it'll let it make. Well, what if the stack is 50? I guess that would be a bad day. Yeah, I need to find out what the stack size is for casings. Okay, it might be 100. Let's see what these are 7. That's 90. What's this one? So it's 86. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to guess that it's 90. I'm going to take these casings out, and then take these casings out. No, it's okay. So it's 200. Yeah, it's 200. Okay. So stack size is 200. Then we'll go back down here. Okay, if it's 200, 2, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2. It's 2,000, 4,000. So we'll say less than 2,000. If it's less than 2,000, then if it's less than constant 2,000 set. We'll pulse every moved item as a signal. So no, we don't need to do that. Okay, so it's going to allow until this hits 2,000. We'll see, because that's going to take a minute to actually fill. Yeah, cool. I mean, if that's how it's going to work, I'm more than happy to use that system. Then I don't have to sit here and switch this if I needed more casings. But just in case, I am going to block off at least 1 or 2 lines. We're going to block off 2 lines. Actually, let's block off, because this would be 2,000, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2. Oh, no, wait, yeah. So it should stop here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait. 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 4, 6. Okay. What was it? It's Alt. They need to redo this. It's a little bit. So, actually 1,600. Okay. Yeah, because it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6. Yeah. So 1,600. So it should stop filling this up at here. That is pretty cool. Like I said, I guess we'll find out here in a second. It's almost there. Yeah, look at these casings. Don't they look cool? I like the casings because they glow. They have a bit of a bright glow to them. It's pretty nice. So that's two out of the 3 options as well. Nope. Oh, I'm guessing we emptied the machines. Yeah, I think we emptied the machines of all the casings. Yeah, so it's like coming in like little spurts. Okay. Very nice. We also got to think it's 200 times 10, so it would be 2,000. Just think about that. Just gonna remove all these. You know, I want to see if it'll stop at that number, and then only let it produce if it's over that. Because if this does work exactly like I think it will, then I'll fill it up 2 lines, and then the other 2 lines will be reserved for the casings that come back. Oh, come on, we're almost there. So that would be factory. There we go, 1600. Okay, yeah, look, now it stopped. It stopped letting them in. Nice. Why did that randomly? 1600 times 2, so 3200 is what we want to actually set it at. So yeah, it's completely stopped. Okay, cool. That's exactly what I wanted. No. There we go. So 3200 set. Okay, so now it's gonna we'll have 2 lines of fresh casings, and then we'll have 2 lines that'll be filled up. From the other that'll be circulating. So yeah, this should never drop below. Or maybe we should set it at 1600. I'm not sure. Because the casings are always going to be flowing into the container, and they should never drop below 3200. It should always have more, right? Because of the amount of casings we're producing. I'm thinking this will work. I'm hoping this will work. Okay. So I guess then the other thing is we're going to intake. Yeah, this one will be unlimited, I should say. This come here. So it's actually sloping down, because this is going to be the casings coming back from the power station. And slope up. And then we're going to have an output. Let's go our way. Okay, and then this is going to go below the. It's going to go immediately below the area, because we got to get over. We got to get over that way. So, all right. Fun. Alrighty, we got the casings hooked up, or the lines hooked up. So this goes straight across, and it goes all the way. Oh, you can see the new line. You can see it right there. It goes all the way and goes right up to there. That's where the old, Ignum is coming in. So, yeah, everything's hooked up. As far as not as far as the power station, but as far as this is hooked up here, as well. Oh man, I've got a whole new factory to build still, and that's gonna be fun. So yeah, that'll take the casings in, and then the fuel rods, which will be this box, is going down with that. So, like I said, it's only 108 fuel rods per minute. That's what it uses, and we're making slightly more. However, the belts are 640, so the belts are 640 items per minute. So we're good. We're good on that. The only thing left is to get the Ignum powder going, so that should be fun as well. So I think that is going to be it for this episode of Foundry. Now I'm going to leave this open, just as an open option. So if we come back and the Ignum powder factory is built, then you will know that I built it off camera. Because it's just basically a copy of the factories that we've already done. It's only one input and one output, so that kind of stuff. And if we come back on and it's not built, then obviously we'll build that next time. That'll be our next time goal, is to get that factory done and then finish getting everything hooked up. I wanted to get this done today, and I said we'll see, but yeah, it doesn't look like it because I've already spent. Let's see, I started. Yeah, I'm already 5 hours into this game. Almost 6. Ugh. Yeah. So, yeah. For now, that is going to be it for this episode of Foundry. So yeah, we'll play this Saturday. Just as you're aware, at the end here, just so you're aware that. Oh man. The Satisfactory 1.0 is coming out very, very soon, and that's going to take over the entire channel. So once that is out, Foundry is going to take a little bit of a break, so that we can let it get some updates and stuff like that. Mainly because there goes some more casings. Just mainly because I'm hoping that their next update will definitely optimize the game and stuff. Then maybe we'll pick it back up. But Satisfactory is going to be the main kind of course for this channel for a long time. So once 1.0 comes out, that'll be that. But we won't completely stop playing Foundry, just give it a little bit of a break anyway. But I think for now, like I said, that is going to be it. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed, and also have yourselves a great weekend. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.